Good morning everybody and welcome to the December Flower Club. I hope you're all ready, or as ready as you can be for Christmas in a few days time. So in this month's bunch I will be going out delivering very shortly. We have gone festive, so we have a gorgeous bunch. Primarily our focal flower this month is the Amaryllis, so they come in bud like this, but once you get them into the warm they do soon open, and you generally tend to get about 4 flowers per stem. So these are nice long stem ones, but of course you don't have to have a long stemmed arrangement. They look very good in a nice tall cylinder vase with eucalyptus and pussy willow, but I'm actually going to show you today how to do them in a short vase. You may have seen earlier in the week on my Instagram page that I put one of these on just to show how you can style them in a shorter vase. So this is the vase. You could use a fish bowl or something similar, not too big an opening, but that sort of size. Now you've got in your bunch this month, you've got some gorgeous red Amaryllis. These are called Red Ferrari. You have some lovely pussy willow, so it's nice long stems. So if you want to, you can cut them in half if you're doing a shorter arrangement. We have some lovely ilex berries, so very festive looking, and we have eucalyptus, of course, and we have just a little splash of white. We've got some white wax flower. This one's called Luna, so it's slightly smaller flowers, and we have some white lysianthus. So for this arrangement, I'm actually going to put my red ones to one side, and I'm going to use white ones. So for some reason, and I'm not sure why, the white Amaryllis aren't extremely popular at this time of the year. I guess red feels more festive, but I'm going to use white ones for this demo. So nice clean vase and some water. Pop your flower food in, and this will help feed them, but also help keep bacteria at bay as well. So in terms of cutting Amaryllis, because their stems are completely hollow, if you cut them with scissors, you'll squash the cells at the bottom of the stems, which can affect the water uptake to the heads. So literally all you need is standard kitchen knife. I'm just going to work out my height first for these, and literally all you do is chop. So don't be gentle, just quickly give it a whack, and you get then a nice clean cut on the bottom of your stems. Now I'm going to take mine down slightly shorter, but I can just show you the technique again. Straight through. There we go. So that's how you cut your Amaryllis without damaging the cells at the bottom of the stem. And the same with the rest of our bits in here. Just cut them at a nice 45-degree angle. If you haven't put these on your Christmas list, get them on there quickly. Again, I'm going quite short with my arrangement, so literally nice angled cuts, nice fresh opening at the bottom there. Anything that's going to fall below the water line, as always, just take those off. If you've got any little candle arrangements or anything, you can always put these little side shoots of berries in there. So I'll just take these smaller ones off. So we've got nice clean stems going into our water. That's those ready. With the wax flower, it comes multi-stemmed, and because I'm going in the shorter vase, I can just cut several pieces and literally just pull them off. They're quite woody stems, so they're not going to break. And again, nice 45-degree angle cuts. Same with the Lizzies. So again, this is multi-stemmed. So I'm going to cut there, and I'm going to cut there, and then I've got three 3 pieces that I can use in my arrangement. So what I tend to do is prep all of my stems first, and then it's a lot easier to just pick up and arrange. So to strip down some of my eucalyptus. This is lovely any time of the year, but particularly popular at Christmas. And it lasts a while, and it will just dry in your vase, so it won't go brown or anything like that. It will literally just dry as it is. So, bunch of eucalyptus. Again, going to cut the stems, nice 45-degree, nice sharp angle. Now the pussy willow I'm going to put in at the end, so I'm just going to leave those to one side for a moment. Clear my rubbish out of the way, and then I'll just angle the phone down a little bit just so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to arrange these as a spiral hand tie, but you can do a grid of tape across the top. Remember though that your Amaryllis stems are quite wide, so make sure you leave enough room to get them through. I wouldn't recommend the chicken wire method for this type of arrangement unless you've got very large hole chicken wire, because you will damage the bottom of your Amaryllis stems. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start off with the stem of the ilex berries, and I'm just going to make a little bunch, straight stems, no angling just yet. So this is our kind of center point. Then I'm going to start adding at an angle. So hold your stems like this, thumb, finger, place at a diagonal. So timing wise, you're looking at 20 to 10, if you like. Lift your thumb, place it there, so it comes out. And as you go round a half turn, same thing again, half turn. That's how you'll see your stems will start spiraling, and you'll get a nice round bunch. When you're turning, keep turning in the same direction, otherwise you'll end up with everything everywhere. Now I'm going to add in one of my Amaryllis, straight across, and be careful when you're holding, because the stems are hollow. You want to try not to split the stem. Place that one in there. Oops. And place that one in there, so we've got a nice sort of 3 points essentially. Then I'm going to add in some more eucalyptus, and you'll notice I haven't put any of the Lizzie or the wax flower in yet. What I find it's easier to do is once you've kind of got your base ready, then put it in your vase, and then it's just easier to add things in afterwards once you've got your kind of focal flowers in place. So I'm just going to snip these eucalyptus just so that where's my knife? There it is. The stems are more or less even at the bottom, and then I'm going to pop them in my vase and literally just let them go, let them flop out to the sides, and then we can adjust them. So at the moment we're looking like this. Just reposition a couple of the Amaryllis. I've put them on the outside, obviously, because once they start opening up you want to see them. They are the focal flower after all. And then I'm going to start adding in the rest of my bits and pieces. So next I'm going to go in with the ilex. Again, I'm going to keep that one relatively central with the other one. Just adds a lovely little splash of colour. And then round the outside at the bottom, you kind of want to go a little bit shorter. What that will do is it will help keep stems in place, but also make the arrangement look fuller. Now I'm going to go in with my Lizzies. So this one here, I'm going to split, making sure I've got a nice sharp cut at the bottom. And then I'm just going to dot those in just around the outside. So just while we're waiting for the Amaryllis to open, we've got a little bit of a little pop of colour going on. So I'm just going to pop those in between the Amaryllis. And then the same with the wax flower. I think I'm going to pop a little bit in the middle just to kind of carry the eye through, just to add a little bit more interest throughout the arrangement. And we've got our pussy willow to add in as well. So I'm just going to dot these through. So fairly informal placing. We don't want it to, well, I don't want it to look too sort of structured and formal, and like a more sort of natural look. And then with the pussy willow, I am going to take it slightly taller. It adds a bit of height to the arrangement, but it also helps draw the eye through as well. Now I'm going to take the bottoms off, and then any furry bits, just pop those off with your thumb, because any that are going to go below the waterline basically is what we're taking off here. And then again, you pop them through the arrangement in between the Amaryllis, but you could group them equally. They would look as good if you group them. And then I have got a few little odd stems here, but they're not really long enough to do anything productive with, so I'm not going to use them. And there we go. So we've got a nice full looking vase. A lot of people think Amaryllis have to be in a long sort of cylinder vase with lots of height and lots of oomph to them, but they really don't. They look very nice just in a simple short vase as well. So I'll put some pictures of this on my Instagram page, so you can see sort of how the finished article looks. In terms of maintenance, as with all flowers, keep an eye on the water. If it starts going cloudy in a few days time, just do a water change. Clean your vase, so don't just empty the water out and refill it, because you will have started to get a film on the inside of your vase, which we don't want, because that encourages the bacteria. And they should last you a good while, definitely all the way through Christmas, and you get to see them sort of fully bloom. So as I say, I've used the white ones, but you've got these gorgeous red Ferrari ones. These are called Casablanca. And I will add some more pictures as they start to open. So enjoy your flowers. Thank you all for your support this year. It really does mean a lot. And have a nice Christmas. Have a nice relaxing Christmas. Don't stress. Just take it easy and spend some time with your friends and loved ones. Okay, I will catch up with you in the new year. Take care now. Bye bye.